way.
Probably not. She's one of the only things in the game with just no lore whatsoever.
Mekhala?
No, Melina, that girl right there.
Oh, her.
The one that helps you level up. People think she's one of Queen Marika's children.
Very well could be.
They think maybe her and Mesmer are Mikla's children. Not Mikla, sorry. One of Marika's children. Because Mesmer also doesn't exist in the base game, obviously. He's a DLC character.
You say obviously, like I even know what fucking...
Yeah, I know. Sorry to myself on that part.
Obviously, Filtron.
Yeah, most of this game is just you going to kill Marika's children.
Isn't that what started all this bullshit? Should I even do
yeah,
all that
they're
down
all
there?
like evil and
Is there a weapon
corrupted.
down there that could be better than this?
No, there's nothing down there for you except a gesture. If I was gonna recommend a weapon for you to get, part of me wants to just say Bloodhound Fang. It's one of the best weapons in the game, but getting that thing is hard for a level 1 character. Bloodhound Knights are tough. But, I mean, short sword or long sword would be fine. You'll get something eventually. You could just rock the flail or the Lord Sworn Greatsword. You could pick those up out of a chest very close by. Your multiplayer items to summon and get summoned, or to break a summon and to get summoned. I think probably you should just wander around. Go to every cave you can find before you decide to go to Margit.
My bitch bad. Barely see her braids because of this, like...
You can take that off after you get
it looks raw though.
If you really want to like do the big brain strats, you need to go to Liurnia or Caelid instantly. That way you can get teleported to the round table, or you can just kill Margit.
Isn't there something around the back?
Not that I know of. Not any important equipment item or anything. There is an area you can drop down and get the Gravitas Ash Award, which is a decent one. It's more of a utility item than anything.
6 souls.
Yeah, first things first, you go over to Kale. Get the Grace, I guess. Pick up the Smithing Stone.
Do I gotta rest at it so I'll spawn there, or is this good enough?
No, you can just... You don't have to rest at any Graces to, like, activate them or anything.
Oh, yes.
As long as you light them up, you can travel.
Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm?
Yes.
Of course you have.
Also, you need to remember you can fast travel in the game from anywhere. Don't have to be out of Grace.
However, you are maidenless. Without guidance,
how do I emote?
Without the strength of runes,
and you press the pause button and it's on the left side on the bottom, or like on the right side of the button. You can't do it while you're talking to someone.
You are fated.
It just won't work.
It seems.
It's just not possible.
In obscurity.
Why not, you stupid bastard? Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not? Yeah.
That's an incredible movie.
On the bottom right side. It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Best movie ever.
No, I wouldn't say best movie ever, but it's a great character study, like an actual movie.
Ruined it.
Sure did. They think that Pat Bateman is like an actual
Patrick Bateman's not cool. Or a good guy.
He's actually the biggest loser in that movie.
The whole point of the movie is just like that he's like the worst person ever.
He's not a person.
You should avoid that tree sentinel. Just you don't want to fight that boy. Also, unlimited stamina when you're not in combat, so you can sprint as much as you want. But yeah, I'd say first things first, you really need to go get the Kale Grace at the church right outside the trap, and then go get Torrent from Melina, because you don't want to walk around everywhere. Map's huge.
Open world.
And then Kale sells the crafting kit, chainmail armor, a couple other things. If you ever want to read any of those again, they're all in your inventory.
Okay, it's short range.
It's a melee
Gotcha.
attack.
Damn.
Bats have like 2 health, but it is like it's a really, really good spell. You also need to rest a grace and use your fragment. You have your golden seed. They don't automatically get used.
I'll
or
go to that
anything.
one over there.
Yeah. Yeah, Kali's chill. I think there's about 12 other merchants in the game like him. You can use that anvil right there to upgrade your weapon 1 time. Otherwise, you have to take it to Hugh or EG, which are the 2 blacksmiths in the game. Sacred tears are found in churches. Golden seeds are found pretty much anywhere.
I should probably keep 1 blue and so I can use
Definitely
for
1
my
blue.
magic.
And I'd say save the magic for any like boss inside of a cave or anything, or any tougher enemy, because catch flame's very good.
Alrighty. So don't touch that there.
No, you can touch it. It has a smithing stone on it, but it only gives you 1. You need 2, 4, and then 6 to upgrade a weapon.
I like your hat.
You're tarnished.
Santa Claus.
I can see it. But I can also see that you're not after my throat.
Show ain't.
Then why not purchase a little something?
Maybe.
I am Kale,
Hi, Kali.
purveyor of fine goods.
Nice to meet you. What fine goods do you have? A telescope, finger remedy, cracked pot, crafting
Crafting
kit.
is one of the most important things in the game because he's the only person that will sell it. But also, they sell
Missionary's
cookbooks.
cookbook.
If you press square, it'll just tell you what they make.
Holy water pot.
Holy water pots are actually very
Glowstone.
easy to make and very
Oh, no.
powerful against certain enemies.
Chainmail. Waypoint runes.
Yeah, those are notes that you'll only be able to read them once you buy them. But I could tell you what all those are.
Alright, let's go get some money.
Bye for now.
Later.
If you want to go into your first cave, you just go north from here, and then to the left, like up against that cliff face, there's a cave with some wolves in it, and I don't remember what the boss is in that cave. It's nothing difficult. You should definitely also kill these soldiers of Godric that are in this forest beside you, because they drop decent weapons for early game, and their armor pieces are way better than anything you have on. Also just good to learn how to play the game. Same as Dark Souls though. And they have low poise, so R1s.
Oopsie.
That's an armor piece first, see? Nope, smithing
Smithing
stone. That's good.
stone.
You could upgrade your spear right now if you want to +2.
I'd rather find something better.
Yeah. I'd recommend the Lord's Sworn Great
Can I
Sword.
backstab these guys?
Yes, you can backstab. Also, if you crouch, you're silent. Completely silent. Crouch is on left stick, and you
Yeah,
can
okay.
sprint while crouched, also. It's not as fast as normal running, but, you know, it's still sprinting. Also, if you open your map, you can probably see the map, like, fragment. You see that little, like, pillar that's marked in the map? It's, like, the only icon on your map, that thing. That means there's a map there for you to pick up. So probably the first thing you should do in every region is go pick up that thing, so you can actually see the map.
Oh. Breath of the Wild. I gotcha.
Yeah. And then in that cave, there's some wolves and something else.
It has
There's a
struck
Son of Grace in there.
It has finally stricken me that this is the Skyrim that I've always wanted to exist. I keep doing that. Mushroom.
Yeah, triangle's the interact button. It's weird.
I'm so fucking.
There you go. Start a good
So
right there.
I'm so
Press.
Sony pilled that like I keep thinking square is the interact button.
Turbot's already nearby. No, the fuck it's not.
I pray one day we can get a Bloodborne 60 frames or Bloodborne 2.
Yeah.
I love Bloodborne's aesthetic, but 30 frames is not good enough.
Never been the biggest fan of the whole Bloodborne aesthetic. Don't know why.
Who?
The whole Bloodborne aesthetic, the whole big thing. Don't
Yeah.
know.
You didn't
I
like
really
it?
liked much. I mean, it's okay. It's good.
I've always loved Gothic,
Prefer
like
Dark Souls way
steampunk.
more.
Dark fantasy is pretty cool.
Sekiro, I like the most.
Feudal Japan.
I've got some immortal shit. That's not immortal because you're immortal. You kill immortal things. Yeah, that's like a tougher wolf. So that'd be when you want to look up that catch flame.
I would
Whenever you hear that
have.
sound, you heard the doom. That means you can hit a crit attack on him. So you just like get up to him.
It's
and
like a
press
Dark
R1.
Souls parry.
Yeah. Like any like bigger enemies will have a glowing yellow spot that you have to do it on, but any smaller enemy like that, you can just do it like on the front or the back. Like any humanoid enemy, you can give them front shots and back shots.
I can walk in Estus. I'm sorry. The only Souls experience I have is from 1. It's the only one where I've actually seen the ending of the game. I cheated, but I'm not ashamed.
That's fine.
Hey, fucking dogpiled him. What did they say about him? Don't give up, skeleton. Lay.
One of my favorite things about Elden Ring is
Okay.
you have to choose if you want to get invaded or not.
That's
You
great.
won't just get invaded normally.
You won't just have some guy fucking ruin your fun.
Yeah. Also, I like Dark Souls 2 so much. I've never been invaded on Dark Souls 2. Not once. Because, 1, nobody plays it. And 2, if you use an item, you can't get invaded for like
Beast
30
man.
minutes after using it.
I used all my Estus already, so. Owie.
Yeah,
Owie.
just roll the attacks. Hit L1s on them.
Okay, I got another try.
Yeah, see, that's great damage. And you can spam it.
I can just go 1, 2, and just like. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
as much as you want. As long as you have enough stamina and enough FP, you can keep casting it. Yeah. So now you probably should just run past the wolves. You know, they can't follow you into the boss room. That way you keep all your Estus for the boss.
Yes. Oh, it's triangle to pick up things, Blake. This Steph sucks.
Rolls.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm alive! I'm alive! I want to live!
Catflame is also so big because it just takes so little FP and does so much damage.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so against anything that's weak to fire, so there's these enemies that are like trees.
Got him.
Catch Flame works extremely well.
Flame Drake
Your first
Talisman.
talisman.
What does that mean?
Fire resistance. Yeah, you could put it on, but you wouldn't really get any use out of it because nothing deals fire damage in Limgrave.
I did it! And then praise the message. Boo. Weak foe. Yeah, you're pretty cool. Oh, that's nice. Quick travel.
You can just open the map and fast travel to the Grace now, though, and it'll full heal you. If you just touch that thing, it won't give you your Estus back or heal you or anything. But now, you got some runes. You can run to the Great Front Grace and talk to Melina, get Torrent, and be able to level up.
I'm gonna go buy that sword.
Wait, you might want to just try out the Lord Sworn Greatsword. It's in a carriage in the Gatefront Ruins. You can get it for free. It's just in a chest for you to pick up.
Okay.
And it's got a Claymore moveset, so
I'm used to those.
yeah, just normal Greatsword, but you'd have to two-hand it. Two-handing in this game works by holding down triangle and then pressing L1 or R1, depending if you want to two-hand left or right. Yeah, so you might want to take that shield off.
I have a shield on?
Yeah.
Press
square on it.
There you go. What's that sticky thing looking thing?
That's your waypoint.
No.
Oh, sticky looking thing? What?
This.
Oh, that's the catalyst. That's the seal, the sacred seal used to cast spells.
Okay, so
It's
that's
not
my
open in the
wand.
game. Yeah. So keep that thing in your hand, definitely.
Damn it.
Notice the Great Shield can be a little annoying.
Backstab.
Yeah, just watch out for the Godric Knight. There's like one here in like a full set of knight armor with the big old Great Shield and a something weapon.
I'm gonna go touch the grass
You're gonna
and
use
then
the fire on it.
I'll come back and fight all these guys.
Yeah. So, directly
Mama,
to the
I'm
right,
coming home!
so like behind you currently, that carriage right there to the left, it's like a big black thing. It's hard to miss, but that's what you have to get in to use the,
Hi, Mommy. Bro, I knew I should have smoked that Elden pack. I'm seeing fucking...
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog.
I
am
offer you an
Melina.
accord.
Chat, should I hit her?
You can't ever hit her. Never.
No,
not
I
if you
mean,
need to.
should I hit her from behind? You know what I'm saying? Chat, can we get some ones in chat?
I mean, if you tell her it'll help you get to the Erd Tree, she'll let you do it.
I offer you an accord.
If you just eat my veg, babe. If you just eat my little cooter, maybe we
Have
can
you
get...
heard of the Finger Maidens?
Yeah, I'm one of them.
The two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
So how does one get a maiden?
I can play the role of maiden,
I don't really know the specifics of the whole maiden thing.
turning runes into strength
So it's like
to
a
aid you in your
But they're like
search for
priests,
the
that
Yeah,
they're
like a-
nuns that
like
help
a
out warriors,
runic
to make them
wizard.
stronger.
You need only take me with you
Oh, it's like fucking Dragon Ball Z!
to the foot of the Erd Tree.
You see, in Dragon Ball, the Piccolo race, they have a giant big guy. His name is,
To turn runes into strength.
fuck.
Ah, an
Lord
element.
Guru. Lord
I'll be
Guru
pleased
had the
to
ability
use
to
this ring.
unleash your hidden potential. That's how Piccolo got super duper
So,
strong.
with that,
To
you're gonna want to put that in your
traverse great
pouch,
distances.
which is a second inventory you can
It will
access by holding
summon
down
a spectral
triangle.
steed.
That way,
named
you don't
Torrent.
accidentally call on your fucking horse when you're trying to heal.
Torrent has chosen you.
Yippee!
Treat him with respect.
I shall. Alright,
Shall
level
I
me up,
turn
baby.
Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment. Share
Now, what should I be
with me
specking into to get the maximize out of
I think you
this?
should probably just go with
your
health off rip,
ambitions,
just as much
the
vigor as
principles
possible.
you would follow.
Because you're gonna get hit a lot.
Okay, so mind is my mana.
That's your blue.
Endurance obvious. Strength.
Strength,
Strength,
dex, and
dex,
faith all obvious.
intelligence.
And then arcane is used by some sorceries and some incants, and Arcane determines how much, like, how easily you bleed enemies, and it'll apply poison to them
Okay.
and frost.
So like my Jew build in fucking South Park.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. So you see that, like, carriage that you're walking straight towards? That has the greatsword in it. That big black thing right in front of you. Okay, so for the horse whistle, don't put it there, because you'll accidentally use it. So back out to, like, the main menu. So, to the right, you see where it says the pouch? Put it on down D-pad is what I usually do. So now, you hold down triangle and press down D-pad, yeah. And you can have 4 things in your pouch. That's a chest. With a great sword in it. I think you have the strength to two-hand it, maybe. But I don't know, the greatsword might not be the best for you because you might forget to two-hand it. But I mean, you'd learn real quick because your damage would be in the gutter, but... So, can you two-hand it? And like... hold down triangle, press R1. Do you actually do the correct damage with it though? When you're two-handing? Yeah, it doesn't have the red X on it. If you can't wield it, it would have a red X on it on the bottom left. But yeah. 2 little hits. It also has a very nice Ash of War called Stamp Upward Cut, where you press L2 and then R1 or R2 to get a follow-up attack. Definitely a lot better than that spear. So with the R2 version of that, you can like throw enemies up in the air to like pancake them. It also does very good stance damage.
I mean, this fucking guy.
Yeah, he has a great shield and a spear, which is a really annoying thing to fight. On the backstab. And then usually when you're waiting for an enemy to get up, you hit them with a charge R2, because you can charge your heavy attacks in this game. Like in Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne. Jump attack is also very good. Oh, that's a piece of Godric armor for you, I believe.
Nice.
Helmet. If you don't like those things showing up with the recent arrows in your thing, you can just turn those off.
Oh yeah.
I don't like the arrows because it just puts it on everything in your inventory. But there is an option to turn on a recently picked up tab, so you can see like the last 100 items you picked up. I much prefer that compared to the arrows on everything. Yeah. So anytime you're in one of these ruins, there's like some there's a stairway that goes down.
Don't go there. That teleports me to hell.
No, not this one.
That's near the dragon then.
Yeah, that's in the lake. That one that teleports you.
I'm not gonna fuck with that dragon for a little while because last time
you wouldn't be able to kill it now. I don't think.
Yeah, last time I fucked with it, I was.
It's a fire dragon, so it's resistant to fire. But yeah, make sure you go down there. That's an important item you need down there. Yeah, every one of these ruins has a little cellar with either a boss or an item in it, or both sometimes. There's nothing.
I played a lot of Dark Souls 3, man. I didn't see a normal chest for like 7 hours of that game. Ashen
There's
War.
a lot of mimics
Now,
in
what's
Dark
Stone
Souls
Knife?
3. That lets you change Ashes of War and infuse weapons. You can do it at a bonfire.
You mean a grace?
Yeah. You could run up to Stormhill now and go try to kill Margit now, which you might be able to handle it, but...
I'll give it a
don't
break.
know.
I'm gonna head that direction and see what I can find.
Yeah. All those Erd trees that have like the... You know, all the little Erd trees on the ground? Those all have crystal tears that buff you at them. There is a couple like important things you need to get. You need to go to the Third Church of America, which is east of where you are. Yeah. You gotta watch the scaling on those.
What does that mean?
Quality
Drops my
means
damage, but I get
quality
plus
means
20.
it's strength and dex scaling. Standard just is what the weapon comes with, but quality is like both strength and dex. But I don't know if you're actually getting more damage out of that. I can't. It's too little for me to read the numbers.
It's Oh, cell phone. Is my phone fucking dead right now? For real? Okay, can you get a calculator real quick? My phone is full dead.
Fine, sure. What is it?
136 plus 18.
Yeah.
And the other one is like 117 plus 24.
That's less.
So call it
I can
standard.
tell just looking at that. Yeah, just put it on standard for now. Infusions matter more once you have a lot more strength or a lot more dex. But yeah, now you can just ride the horse and go elsewhere.
You're right.
But there is a really important item you need to get called the Flask of Wondrous Physic. It's pretty far east of where you are. It's in a church. There's also a sacred tier there for you. There's also another one of those carriages you can get a flail out of. But the flail's a dex weapon, and I think it needs 18 dex.
While I'm looking at my map, can they fuck with me?
Yes, it does not pause the game. If you ever actually need to pause the game, you can open the map and click on the help button and click on menu explanation and it'll pause it. But yeah, I'd say just look at the map and see where the map fragments are, so that way you can just unlock the map and be able to see. I'd say that'd be the best bet. Yeah, going from mostly playing Dark Souls 1 to this, it's a lot to learn.
Yeah, it's like... Fuck.
There's dozens of new mechanics
17
compared to Dark
years of
Souls.
fucking gaming. Play. I'm gonna try it out. See if I like it a little better. I can't use
You
it
don't have
effectively.
the dex, so no
That's
point
cool
trying
though.
it.
Use and win.
Yeah. Anytime you're using a weapon that like scales on strength, you should probably two-hand it. Because whenever you're two-handing, it multiplies your strength by 50%.
Is there an easy way to get off torrent?
Just click left stick. That's the only way to do it, I'm pretty sure. You can do it while you're moving though, so just jump off them. You just click left stick while you're moving. And you jump off. Or if you do it while you're stationary, you get iframes. So you can use that to tech some attacks, but that's the next level strategy.
Could you help us out, Cully?
Are you a talking animal? Or are you just so loud?
You? Yeah, you there. Stop pretending you can't see me.
Are you the bush?
Roll into it.
Why? What'd you go and do that for?
You were talking to me, dick.
This is like the best character in the game. I love this little guy so much.
It's a monkey.
Clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok.
What's
I
up,
was
Bok?
pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree.
Who turned you into
Lucky
a
you
tree?
came along, really.
Nobody knows. Doesn't matter though.
Oh,
Yeah, you can keep talking to him.
what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
Thank you.
Or if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value.
Why don't I go
Might be
instead?
of some real use to you, I
You're gonna have
reckon.
to.
I love killing things, man.
Right.
The cave is on the
I'll
southern
need a
coast of
moment.
Limgrave, like right behind where you spawn, pretty
I'm
much.
frightened of them. So I
Well,
have
it's
to
not really
gather
behind.
myself.
It's off to the side.
My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore. Right.
Alright, bye. I exhausted your dialogue. See ya. I wanna go fight that fucking guy on a horse.
Yeah. There's the sword they drop is very nice. It's a curved greatsword, first one you can get. Curved greatswords have a great moveset. I'd say just run up to his horse and catch flame on him. The horses can be staggered very easily. Their armor's also pretty protective too. You can't one-hand the sword, it does no damage if you one-hand. Yeah, you probably should just get like a straight sword or something you can hold in one hand. Because for a player playing the game for the first time, trying to remember a two-hand before you hit everything is a little...
And it's harder to one-hand than it was in other games. You dickweeds. That fucking hurt.
You could just buy like the straight sword. I know Kali does not sell a straight sword.
Okay, I got you. You're nothing.
They are human-sized enemies, so they will flinch on every hit. Something like a great sword. So. Unless they're doing that. Yeah, this is like a camp of them, so they'll jump you pretty easily.
When I look behind me, my fucking camera goes wacky.
Yeah, that's a setting you'd have to turn off, like where the camera moves with your movement.
Sekiro boss now. My name! That tried.
The most recent time I played, I farmed these guys until I got their armor and their sword. Got a little 9,000 souls out of it.
I did not get a grace. That's fine.
There's one on the south side of Gatefront. Yeah, you're already at it. That's the closest race anyway to where you just died. I'd say just follow the road east. That'll get you to the Third Church of America. If you're ever using that on the back of a horse, you have to make sure you two-hand it before you get on the horse, or else your damage is still gonna be ass. Those have Ashes of War or crafting materials or spells. Those that little ball on the ground.
I'm not two-handing. Hey.
That strengthens your next hit by 60%, I believe. So it's pretty good Ashes of War for the beginning of the game.
Oopsie.
Probably first thing you should do, well, next thing you should do is level up your strength so you can use that thing one-handed. I think it needs 16 or 18.
Hello? No, I'm chilling. What's up? Nothing much. I hope we have Hot Pockets or something, because I'm hungry, and if not, I'm eating an orange.
Orange.
Fuck yes, I thought so. Gotcha, bitch. Alright.
So anytime you kill an enemy and that white flash pop out, it means they're gonna drop an item.
Big tree. Hello. Do you not talk?
It's just a ghost.
As
they
your
just
crystal
text.
teardrop ripened. Alright then. What a majestic creature, the bald eagle. Miyazaki, question mark?
Yeah, what about him?
I wonder who I have to scream out to in agony when things don't go my way.
Miyazaki.
Hit
Or
it.
Yui Tanamura. He was the co-director for the game. He's the guy that made Dark
Darn
Souls 2.
you, Guillermo del Toro!
But yeah, Miyazaki's the man you wanna...
Wait, is it Guillermo or is it Tolkien?
Huh?
Who co-wrote this?
Oh, George R. R. Martin. He wrote like
R.
some
R.
of the
Martin, yeah.
background, some of
You're
the lore
right.
for
I
it.
don't know why I said Guillermo.
But the people that actually like made the game, the two like creative directors was
That's just
Hidetaka
gonna poison
Miyazaki.
me, isn't it?
Yes, was Hidetaka Miyazaki and Yui Tanamura, who is sort of my goat because he was the director of Dark Souls 2. That's why Elden Ring's as good as it is, because it takes the best from Dark Souls 2 and the other Dark Souls.
Oh darn. That doesn't look good.
Those hurt.
Can I do that to somebody?
There might be an in-camp for it, maybe, but for the most part, holy damage in this game sucks ass. They have a lot of health, and it's really no reason to kill them. They don't drop anything. If you're poisoned, you can quit the game and load back in. It'll get rid of the poison.
It's
I
fine.
think.
It's fine. I'll just use Miastis and try to find a grace, because...
There's one... Well,
There.
never mind. So you see that icon here? Never mind. Too far away now.
Well, what were you gonna say?
There was an icon on your map that means there's a Stake America nearby. If there's a Stake America nearby, you can respawn at it instead of a bonfire, or instead of a site of grace.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, they put them outside most boss rooms.
Grave robbing.
Grave's already been robbed. There's nothing in them, so we're just taking the residuals.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Fuck. I wasn't paying any attention. I was like, oh yeah, my poison. Wonder how I'm doing. Well, back to running.
You got a nice compass to tell you exactly where you died at.
This is like, this really is helpful. Like, where Dark Souls, you're on a set path, you have to follow that path. And this one, I'm
You
like,
don't
oh,
wanna
I've
find
already
something in
been
this game,
through
you
here.
can
I'm
usually
just
go around
gonna,
it.
I'm just gonna go through it. Jump my jumping horse. I've got to fix that shitty camera. I want to look at my horse.
When you get somewhere safe, just turn off the,
Rehab was supposed to be a new start for me.
those ruins you were at with the flower, there's a boss down there, and the main sorcery teacher for the game.
I want to know what they're hauling, but those fuckers will kick my ass.
The trolls are on chains, so they won't be able to fight you. But you have to hit the trolls to make the carriage stop. But
Mushroom.
probably should go down there in the cellar first, because there's a grace.
Is there just a shit ton all the way up here, but none over here?
No, there's a good amount. So across the road, like to the west, there's one near the southern shore of that lake. There's also one at those ruins you were just at, the Waypoint ruins with the flowers at them.
I want to check what that thingy is right there. There's a horsey. Spider?
It's a crab.
Oh, I'm not fucking with that thing.
But somewhere around here there's a grace. I wish there was some better way to find the ones in the open world, but
Slayer
there's
me?
one somewhere on the southern side of the lake.
I love Chivalry too.
Might not be a bad idea to kill the god sword to figure it out more straight sword.
Glass shard. Alright. Back to it.
There's a man you can talk to under that ruin, I believe.
Hello, man. I can
The
talk to you
grace
at the
shouldn't be
ruin.
far from him.
Nice hat.
You must be the new Tarnished. You do well to steer clear of Aguil Lake, fledgling. Dragon roosts there.
That's
and
good
it's
advice.
as fearsome as it is majestic.
I respect this guy.
Unless you're mad or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake.
Word.
Don't be a fool. Don't.
Okay. Don't. Why is there so much blood around this guy?
He drops the Naga Cable, which is one of the best dex weapons in the game.
It's one of my favorite pieces of
People
environmental
try to kill him
storytelling.
early,
It's
but,
just there's a lot of blood here.
Considering he's using one of the best dex weapons in the game with one of the best Ashes of War in the game, he's pretty hard to kill at level 1. Yeah, there's a grace around here somewhere.
I thought it'd be easy to see with that giant
I think it's like right here, actually,
sunbeam.
over that hill. Maybe further to the left. There's one somewhere on the south side of the lake. Because it's just called,
That's
does
it.
it right there. Yeah. Whenever you see those like lines going to it.
Yeah, these fucking Kingdom Hearts.
This isn't the one I was thinking of, but this is one.
Away.
Yeah. Best thing to do is probably actually just follow the roads. Because if you follow the road, it'll tell you like where the next map fragment is. If you zoom out, you can see the roads like in the uncharted part of the map. Yeah, if you follow that road, you'll eventually get to the map fragment for that area. Then that area in the top left is where you like need to go to actually like, you know, that's like the intended story boss for you to kill.
You're a hunter of bloody fingers. That's his name, Yura?
Yeah, Yura.
Did he tell me that, or is the
Nah.
game just doxing him?
The game just doxed him.
I don't know if this shit is heavy at all, but I just pick up everything that is
No, nothing has
nailed
a
to the
weight
ground.
that's not equipped.
Equip it.
It's not like Demon's Souls, which actually fucking sucks. Everything has a weight, and you have to carry weight. From where I got the platinum on Demon's Souls last week, I can firmly say that is by far the worst From Software game.
Is it even worth playing?
It's worth playing, yeah, casually. It has been one of the most miserable gaming experiences I've ever had trying to 100% it.
You see,
get like fireball or something.
I've been watching this like Vine. This TikTok guy, his name's Tony something. I genuinely don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he's hilarious. Literally every single one of his videos are fucking funny, and he's been playing Elden Ring. I've been seeing it on YouTube Shorts, and I'm like, if he can get through it, I can get through it. I just got to be dedicated, and
You can get through it. Don't be afraid to use spirit summons or anything like that.
I'm definitely more likely to summon a spirit than any other human being. Everyone's
But,
like, that shit's cheating. I'm
yeah.
like, that's a built-in mechanic of the game.
Don't. I'd say for the most part, unless you just are really stuck on a boss.
I got a
and you
job.
Want to summon me or Ryan. Don't bother summoning other players or even NPCs because they increase the boss's health by a lot. So you just gotta worry about that when you're summoning players or NPCs. But if you summon a spirit summon, it just costs you some FP. It doesn't change how much health the boss has.
Damn, this shit is...
Yeah, I'd say just ignore all of that. They barely drop runes. They don't even drop any items.
I'm just trying to explore. Like, there's thingies over here.
Probably would help to hop on the horse. It's a big map. You don't want to be walking everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I played The Witcher 3. I 100% did The Witcher 3. I've won trophy off the platinum because I accidentally fucked up one mission. But
I wonder if that's a
Just-
thingy.
yeah, you can get down there.
I
but
should probably
it's-
totally get a telescope. This is one of those games that, shit, it might be worth it.
Maybe, but you can't really zoom in much with it. Fucking. Yeah, like I pretty much 100% of The Witcher 3, and I almost never ride Roach on The Witcher 3. I like running everywhere because Geralt runs extremely fast because he's, you know, superhuman. So there's two chests here, Blake. One has a teleporter in it. One has an item in it. I think the one to the south, in the southern part of the ruins, has the actual item.
Well, I'm not staying to find out because I have no Estus.
Yeah, it's nice to get into the habit of fast traveling to the Grace when you need to rest. instead
Damn,
of
what the
running to
fuck?
it
Who's this badass?
live. If you go to the forest to the east, you can meet him. He's one of the best characters in the game, of course. Yeah, the area you haven't been to yet. You gotta
This
follow the road
place
on the
looks
north.
crazy, so I'm gonna go there.
You're gonna get fucking demolished in there.
Okay, then.
There's a Bloodhound Knight in there. You're supposed to, you know that wolf guy you just saw on the loading screen? He'll help you fight him.
I can have multiple
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you.
white points.
Playing the game yesterday, I died to that Bloodhound Knight 5 times. I 100% of this game, and I'm pretty good at it. And that Bloodhound Knight
Yeah,
still
you
killed
played
me
it
5
in
times.
almost platinum to every Souls-like. You
I've
platinumed to
killed
this
every
game.
boss From Software's ever made.
Who's your favorite?
Every one of them. Sword Saint Ishin in Sekiro, the last boss of Sekiro.
I wish I could get through Sekiro, but I beat fucking
Also, I really
Lord
like
Genichiro,
Sir
and I'm like, what a fun game that was.
Yeah, I also really like Sir Alon in Dark Souls 2. He's a samurai guy. If you kill him without getting a single hit on him, he'll just kneel down and kill himself. If you like get his health to 0 without him hitting you one time. He has a special animation. I think there's another weapon in that. I think all those characters have a weapon in them. Pretty sure. None of them are exceptions, but to get it to stop, you have to hit the trolls in front once. But you can just hit them and run away. So now they're stopped. You can go open the chest.
There's a guy on a horse here. I need to deal with him, and then I can... Yeah, come here. Follow me. I almost tried to dodge on the horse.
You can. Well, it doesn't give you iframes, but whenever you're riding Torn, you should be pressing circle, because it makes him go faster.
Yeah, I'll deal with you. Wrong button!
be afraid to do jump attacks. Jump attacks are very nice, especially if you need to like finish an enemy, because jump attacks are generally way safer than other hits.
I mean, I'm like playing this game with my feet kicked up. Like, I'm just having a good
Yeah,
time.
it's pretty chill. Living Room is really chill. The game really doesn't get difficult until you get to Altus, and even then, the bosses aren't like really that much more difficult, in my opinion. The game really ramps up in difficulty with like the last like 5 bosses, though.
And by that point, I'm like, I understand the game. I just got to be good.
Yeah. At that point, you just gotta learn their attacks.
Bosses of Dark Souls have never like pissed me off. Like, I just know I suck. Like, yeah, Dark Souls bullshit. Fuck Nito. He's got me stuck for like 20 minutes, but
I'd be getting real pissy when you get stuck on a boss.
I mean, I'm gonna get pissy. I know where I gotta be. I know where I gotta go. And if I'm not good enough, I just gotta come back later, kill some things.
I was watching Ryan play most of the DLC. I thought he was better. I thought he was about as good at me as Souls games, considering how much he's played Bloodborne.
Oh, I suck.
And he's played Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. But no, he was stuck on bosses I like killed in 3 tries. He was stuck on them for hours.
I suck at video games in general. Damn, they're bullying. I suck at video games in general.
Catch up.
And
oh yeah, the shoes. If you don't want to have your feet out anymore, you can just put those shoes on. But it's only a pair of shoes. You still have your loincloth on under them. I'll never understand what that pair of shoes.
Boots.
They didn't like give him a pair of pants. Pop on that horse. I really wish they would have just like made Torrent like just put Torrent on a specific button like instead to summon.
Triangle, like.
Maybe like that, yeah. Or just pressing triangle. Pressing triangle doesn't do anything in the game. Just tapping it one time doesn't do anything. But yeah, double press on triangle would have been good. That way you wouldn't be able to fat finger it.
Oh, you dick faces.
Yeah, guy with the torch is mean. Yeah, one of the biggest different changes of Dark Souls
I gotta
and,
stop doing that.
Elden Ring is that Ashes of War. All the weapon skills are so useful pretty much. Like, barely any of them are bad, and you're gonna want to use them like a lot. I haven't got a piece of chitin armor. Yeah, hopefully it's just like a regular old straight sword or something in that thing. That way it's something you can one hand.
I'm getting used to it. I'm just gonna leave them alone. They're fucking nobodies.
Yeah. You're gonna have to hit the controls again. Combo 200 runes. I don't think you have to hit a both. You just have to hit one of them and they'll stop. You guys are stabbing in its head to the big glowing spot. You have to like get off and do a crit on it, but there's no point in killing the trolls. They're fine.
No souls.
I mean, they drop a good amount of souls, but
he's free. That guy's out. He's a
yeah,
freak.
I think it's probably because you stance broke him. He's free. I would not recommend fighting him on a horse. Just roll his attacks, hit his ankles. They have lock-on points on their ankles if you want to switch. Lock-on point.
Whatever. I don't need it.
Yeah, just free aim it. They are giant. You know, they hit hard. But they're super duper slow.
Jeez Louise.
Remember, you do no damage one-handed. Hopefully,
right.
Straight sword or of some sort.
Give me something good. Great axe.
Great axe. You really don't have the strength to wield that, but I really like the great axe.
Is there one on the front?
No.
Is that the only thing on it?
Yeah.
Well, alrighty then. Let's get out of here.
They all just have a
Fight
weapon.
That second guy.
They just follow the road to go down into the forest to the east. Or go to those ruins.
Yeah, I'm going to those ruins first.
Go talk to Sorceress Sellen. She probably won't be useful for you. You know,
I like talking to people, though.
Ant-Man, but yeah, and she's bad. Well, you can't see that, but she's bad under the mask.
I like pretty hoes. They make me grin.
Yeah, I think you're probably gonna die to this boss down there a couple times. The Pumpkinhead, they're tough. But yeah, just ignore the flowers and go jump down the hole. There's a cellar in the ruins.
Oh,
Whenever you're riding Torrent, you should probably be like spamming circle so that can go faster. Well, you don't have to spam it like super fast, just every now and then press circle. Because it will make them walk faster. Chat, the ruins that you have waypointed.
There's no vault mechanic. How am I supposed to play this game? I can't side cancel. I don't get it. I'm technically in combat, so.
No, you're not. Because it doesn't mean shit. You're
No,
only in
I couldn't
combat
open
if
my
you're
map.
damage training. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, just look around. In one of these buildings, there's a cellar.
Found it.
And if you want, you can fight the bosses in here on horseback. I would not recommend it.
I don't have any Estus.
You'll die to it and you can respawn. There's a Stake America here, so. Catch Flame works very well on them though, because you can't hit their head with the Catch Flame. Dodge around behind him, start catching flame on his ankles.
I'm out, magic.
Why get him Burstito? I don't know. You do have Catch Flame on your side. Ooh, good roll. Call him first try Blizzy.
I gotta play it like it's Dark Souls 2. Just be afraid. When you see, hey look, he's being dumb as shit.
When they finally stop moving, go hit him.
He's moving way too much. He's asking to be beaten the shit out of. The way y'all talk about it though, I get a little. I
get that strength.
I get a
little.
little.
You can wield your sword. You might want to see how much it requires. I don't know how much it needs to one-hand it. Press square on it. Oh no, you don't even have to. How much strength does it need?
16, 30 for that, but 16
yeah,
for this.
The Great Axe is nice, but yeah, 16 strength and you can one-hand that thing, so. There you go. Now, no more fucking bullshit jank-ass two-hand swapping.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
And now you get the horizontal swings with it. Because when you're one-handing great swords, you get the horizontal swings, which is great for crowd control. And
It's
maybe
Major
you have
Tom.
a Fierce Attack on R2? Or maybe it's an overhead, I don't know. Yeah, overhead. Yeah, don't sleep on the charge attacks.
Broken. Mother, may I?
I really wish you would just take off the mask sometimes, because she is really bad.
Tarnished, are we?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder you should turn up here. I am Sellen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here?
Yeah, I'm an sorcerer.
A yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well,
She's calling you a
perhaps
little dumb, but
nurture will define
because you
nature
don't have much int.
with a bit of luck.
Ain't nothing
But
in
one
there.
must choose one's masters wisely.
Yeah, even though so
I was
many
exiled from
like
the Academy of
NPCs
Rey
wear helmets and
Ricardia.
masks, they put a
As
lot of work into their
revile,
faces.
Apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
Don't want to learn more.
Can I only have one teacher? Question mark.
No, it's fine. You can learn from anyone who teaches.
Well, you are a
She's
piece
the
of
only one that
work.
teaches sorceries.
Very well.
Well, there's a
You are
couple
now my
more that you can buy a
protégé in
couple
Glintstone
sorceries from, but
sorcery. I
she's the
refuse
main
to
sorcery
cavil
teacher. You give her
cast
scrolls,
kind words.
or you can give them to this turtle
Never.
pope,
Anticipate
and he'll teach you.
grievances.
It's better to
An
give it to the turtle
apprentice.
pope because he can't die. Yeah, you don't really have the facilities for any of these, but
It's neat to learn things. Alright. See ya. You're pretty cool.
could go to Patches also. He sells things. Something you might want there, maybe. I'd say definitely go with Determination instead. Determination will strengthen your next hit by 60%. And it's really quick to do.
How do I do it?
L2. And then as long as your sword glows, your next hit will do 60% more damage.
Nice.
It lasts for 10 seconds, I'm pretty sure.
Alright,
Yeah, go take that north road. That way you can go down into the forest.
Gotcha.
'Cause that's where you're supposed to go. That's what I always do. Every time I got to a new area when I was playing Elden Ring, I just went and got the map for it first. That way you can see what you're doing. Because once you have the
Literally
map,
Breath
you can
of the
see
Wild.
caves on the map, you can see ruins on the map, you know, all that stuff.
Like that pebble thing I saw, and I was like, hey, I want to go there, and you said,
What pebble thing?
I was like, that's
oh,
a pretty
yeah.
cool looking
Yeah.
landmark, and you went, you're not gonna go there.
I mean, you could, but I think you would die to him like 10 times. Plus, if you get Blide to help, you get a Somber Smithing Stone from him. So, might as well get the Wolfman's help. Yeah, all those, it's just like a boss fight. Those little circle
Oh, these
things on the
creatures.
map.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
already
you-
killed these. I bet Maynard would love Elden Ring.
He might, I don't know, he might play it. You never know. He's a mysterious guy. Owns a vineyard. California. Sells wine. That's like
So
the holy
vineyards
grail for
too.
Tool fans. Yeah. You can get the Tool wine.
God, I'm strong. Where you going, bitch? Rah! I understand the love for Dark Souls.
Hopefully, with the next, whatever their next game is from Software, hopefully they just add in seamless co-op so you can do everything together. Because just being able to play the game co-op would be so nice, but if you want to play Dark Souls, like, completely co-op, you're going to have to do every area, like, 3 times. Or 2 times, depending on how many people.
Stepping on ants, sucking their souls. Stepping on ants, suck so soul. Hey, Alea Grace. I remember the first time I played this, I immediately just fucking rushed into a boss fight with like the lizard guy with the sword, like the swords of swords. You know what I'm talking about?
Leonine Misbegotten, all the way at the bottom of the map.
Maybe.
Yeah, like down that peninsula.
Yeah, it was like a weird.
Yeah, but the
Beach.
Grafted Blade Greatsword, the Sword of Swords, yeah. What about him?
It was really fucking hard. Like it was almost immediately when the game started.
Yeah, if you just rushed right down there, you'd have a hard time fighting him. But otherwise, I think he's pretty easy. The
I watched
Grafted Blade
it-
Greatsword's also pretty nice.
That's kind of why I got tired of Dark Elden Ring when it first came out. I played it for a little bit, and then I was like, this fucking game is hard.
It is hard. Much harder than any of the Dark Souls games or Bloodborne. And the DLC is extremely difficult.
Oh, I remember this guy.
Kenneth Haight. Rescuing the great Kenneth Haight. Yeah, you can go help him. He'll ask you to go clear out his fort, and if you do, he'll give you a dagger. Or you could kill him for a golden seed. You want to be evil?
I'm a good boy.
Hell yeah.
Mama raised me to be sweet.
I really hope with the next game they
I'm
make some
so
multiplayer.
in this, man. I've always been just, look, I have a big sword. Look how strong I, like, dude, Magic's awesome.
Magic's nice. Catch Flame is extremely strong. For a starting equipment, like, it's crazy. Catch Flame is in all of, like, the Dark Souls games and Elden Ring. It's super strong in all of them.
Is anybody there?
Gee, he's
Someone
above?
who might be
Yeah.
interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Haight. Servant to the True and servant
Couldn't have got that any sooner.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Compared to the Dark Souls games, Magic is actually probably weaker in Elden Ring.
Wow.
Like, Pyromancies and Magic and stuff is probably definitely weaker. And Miracles, definitely weaker in Elden Ring than it is in the Dark Souls games. That's because it's really good in the Dark Souls games. It's a lot more balanced in Elden Ring.
Hello?
You know, like Dark Souls 1, 3 great lightning spears, and you one
You
shot
look a lot younger than I'd expect.
Well, that's very kind, but no, the help is very much appreciated, even from.
Are you being racist?
He's a little racist, but he's less racist than most other people, so he's okay.
To serving the true order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Haight. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood. What are you waiting for? The kiss goodbye? My fort lies to
The next game they really should make the quest lines with NPCs a lot more straightforward,
Oh, I see.
or at least tell you something about where you gotta go next.
Fret not. The great Kenneth Haight is known for his considerable largesse. The celebrations will be lavish indeed upon the dawn of my fort's retrieval.
Yeah, that church right there, like directly like east, that's where you need to go. Yeah, that building. Yeah, it's right there. That's got a very important item at it. Those refill your red flasks. And the blue ones refill your blue ones. The white ones have Ashes of War or crafting materials in them. Or spells, occasionally.
Just gonna leave him alone. Precious item ahead. Third Church of Marika.
So inside of every church in the game, there's usually a sacred tier. Sometimes they have a little bit, sometimes they have something else, or an extra item in them.
Mask of Wondrous Physics. Two crystal tears and a flask of Wondrous Physics. To create elixirs of custom effects. I'm confused.
It's just like it's a flask you can drink and it'll buff you for a while. That's an undead bone shard or a firekeeper soul. It strengthens your Estus.
Melania. Or
Spoken
Melania.
echoes linger here. Words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you. Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance. Shall I turn your rune? Let my hand rest. Share them with me.
Okay. So this little Wonder Fizz that I fucking got.
Yeah. So at the foot of the minor Erd trees, you see like the big tall trees, not the actual Erd tree, but you know, that one. There's crystal tears at the bottom of all of them that you can put in the physic to like determine what buff you get.
Okay, so maybe it'll
Most
be like
of those
magic
trees have a boss
strong.
at them, but this first one doesn't. Yeah, there's one that increases magic damage by 20%, and there's ones for all the other elements. There's one that increases charged attacks by 20%. There's one that gives you 30% extra damage negation. And most of these activate for 3 minutes after you drink the flask.
Garum horse.
Watch out for the
yo.
bears. The rune bears are like the really big bears. They are huge, mean. That's just a regular bear though, so that was fine.
Can I use magic on horseback?
If you pull out your seal, maybe. Some spells can, some spells can't. I don't think Catch Flame would work.
Getting a little dicey here.
You could just ride away, go grab the map.
I want to find out what that weird tree thing was. Ow! Holy shit, that one's big.
Yeah, those are extremely difficult enemies. Like those things are harder than most bosses.
It's dark as fuck out here too.
So there are some ruins here that you would have to hear the howling at, and then go back and talk to Kale again.
Ground slam.
It's a butt slam.
Alright, the second I'm in combat still. Okay, what do we got? We got a big tree.
So, hold on, you see those ruins? That's Kenneth Heights Castle. You see the ruins in the middle of the forest? Yeah, those. That's where Blythe is, that wolf man. So, to talk to him, it's really annoying and stupid. Oh, on the left, make sure you... For real? There's no point in killing him if your flasks are already full.
Okay.
Because that's all the red ones do. They don't drop any souls or anything else. But the white ones you should always kill. So, that one strengthens charged attacks for 3 minutes. That one gives you increased stamina regen for 3 minutes. Or maybe it just gives you more stamina. I think it just gives you more stamina. Whenever you praise a message, whoever wrote it will get healed.
Nice.
By like 40% of their health, I think.
Bro, Finger Butt Hole must be fucking invincible.
Actually, yes. The guy who wrote Fortnite as the first message you see when you walk outside of the tutorial, or no, when you like walk outside of that church at the beginning of the game, he was invincible for like a month after the game started. Just because he put the message saying Fortnite right outside the starting room of the game, so everyone saw it and everyone appraised it.
So, I know what's gonna happen if I go down there. Should I go down there just yet?
Probably not yet.
Okay.
I'd say finish, like, just explore around on Limgrave more and get to like probably level 30 or 20 before you want to go down there.
This place looks fucking creepy, scary.
That place is much higher level. You probably shouldn't bother going over there.
Finger Eater.
Yeah. They're just like oracles around the map that will like prophesize your future or some bullshit.
So
They'll
these
tell you
caves and
what-
shit? Like, what is this?
That's an artist's shack. You can't see every cave on the map, but like, you see this one right here at the top of the
I'm
lake.
just trying to like find out what the
So, that's a cave that has smithing stones in it. If you see like the orange ring around it on the map like that, that means it has upgrade materials in it for you.
I'm trying to figure out what I have and haven't like done.
So, you got this cave.
Yeah.
It's hard. I wish it was a little more easy to find caves, but there's a cave down here as well, right here. Right here. That's where you have to go to help Bach, is like right here somewhere on this coast. There's nothing else over here besides those ruins and Kennethite's castle, though. There's nothing else in the woods.
The tree.
Yeah, you can touch that thing. It'll lead you to an item of some sort. I don't really know what it is off the dome. Because when you've picked up literally every item in the game, it all kind of blends together. I don't remember where a lot of non-important stuff is dropped from.
I fucking hate these things.
It has footprints for you to follow. Oh, okay. You can interact in middle spawn again.
Slow Agos.
Goofy
So it has to be late. My eyes hurt.
Some software might have did that one on purpose.
I didn't hear a single thing. Good God Almighty!
When I say they're one of the hardest enemies in the game, I meant it. Rune bears are so
Move a
difficult
little
and
quicker.
monstrous.
Good God! Hey, I'm gonna call you Jimmy. Jimmy, can you move your ass just a bit quicker?
But there's a very good talisman in those ruins. It's the Charge Attack Talisman, which is one of the best for melee.
Wolfman, kill this fucking thing!
He won't jump down unless you do the finger snap gesture, which you have to get from Merchant Kale now. There's a downstairs to this place. But yeah, since you heard the howl, be careful of the sleeping room bears. Yeah, since you heard him howling, you have to go talk to the merchant at the very beginning of the game.
I remember.
Yeah, get the gesture from him, and then go do the gesture, and then you can talk to Blythe. Very good talisman. Put that thing on.
How do I do that?
Pause. Under your armor. It strengthens charge attacks
so like
by 15%. Yeah. Yeah. Only fully charged ones, I believe. I think only if you fully charge it.
It's a bit more difficult, but I'll see what I can do.
I mean, you can usually get in a full charge attack after most enemies finish their combo or do an attack or something.
Chat, I have a better idea.
It'll lose you eventually. Oh, well, never mind. Thought the room bear would have been angry at you still. For a lot longer.
I'm learning.
This way, Tarnished.
Oh, hello, beautiful. Yeah, what's anything for
Pleasure
you?
to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. Ah, as I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee, by Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly. As they recall battles past, now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
So I can call him like a familiar to kick some ass.
Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet.
Oh.
But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
Obeisance?
Obedience.
What are the two fingers?
The two fingers are... I don't really fucking know. They're some kind of godlike creature.
So...
You can have two of them. It stacks with the talisman.
Oh, so this is my talisman.
No, it's not your talisman.
Spiked cracked tear.
It does the same thing as your talisman.
And then...
That one gives you extra stamina, and then that one just heals half your health.
So, I kind of like...
Yeah, I'd say take the more stamina, just drink it before any boss fight, or any, like, tough enemy.
How does that work? It's
You
just,
put it in your pouch, you
it's just
drink it.
in that soup.
Yeah, it's in the soup. It's soup. You mix up the soup, and it's soups.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erdtree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Also, I hear you can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you.
Only Tarnished can see the graces.
Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you.
Yeah, so if you ever actually need to know where to go, like the correct way, the map will tell you. There'll be a line coming from the grace pointing you where you need to go. Since you have two smithing stones, you could upgrade the Lordsworn's greatsword now at that anvil. I'm pretty sure you have two smithing stone ones.
Is there any reason I should upgrade this finger seal?
It makes your spell stronger, but I think as of right now, you'd be better off upgrading the sword. Oh yeah, I think you can +2 with it. I think you can get the first 2 upgrades of a weapon with the smithing table.
Just one.
Yeah, you don't have enough stones yet.
Wait,
Hey, can I get that?
weren't you... Well, you're back. Care to buy something? I am of a nomadic people,
Me too.
selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring.
Understandable.
It's only tarnished, like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer. The howl of a wolf in the Mistwood. I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Oh, don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off. You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting
You're right, I
essential.
should
The
get a
kit
crafting
costs
kit.
a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you
Let me get that while I'm here. What is this good for?
It allows you to craft stuff.
Cookbooks. There we go, yeah. Cured meat. It's just, what does that heal me?
Cured meat increase your resistances to a specific thing for a while.
Holy water pot. What is this, something like throw at somebody's fucking face?
Yeah, you throw them. Does holy damage, does
yeah.
increase damage to anything that should not be alive.
I'm
So,
glad you took my
skeletons
water.
and the like. And also the like light I told you about on the map, it also just comes off of the graces to tell you where you should be going. That's like where you should technically be going for the story mission, I guess. But they want you to go up into that castle, but like, exploring don't hurt
Wolfman.
nobody. Glide the half-wolf.
This is what they want me to do.
Yeah, that's the way Miyazaki intended. But the lines on the graces are just in case you get lost and don't know where you actually have to go. They want you to go over here, but you have to go. Yeah, you can just ride through and just go straight to Blight if you want.
Stepping on it, sucking their souls. Leave me alone.
Yeah, so in Patches' cave, he has a little chest that'll teleport you out here to the Mistwood, and you'll be right beside a room there. Because it's Patches. So you gotta do it by the tower in the middle.
Oh my god.
Just crouch and walk by him. Yeah, so get over there by the tower. Oh, you picked up his poo-poo. He got mad.
He did not like that I did that.
Probably just run around the back though, and he won't be able to get over there.
Dude, Tarnished, you suck dick.
If you need to jump higher, pull out Torrent, and it can double jump. Yeah. Do the gesture you got from Kale near the tower in the middle. on the right. Also, you should put your physic in your pouch. You gotta switch it.
Switch.
Finger snap. I think it's the second one on the left. No, never mind. They look very similar though. Okay. Do that gesture, and he'll jump down.
Do I gotta put it in here?
I'd say don't keep it in the hotbar, because then you'll end up accidentally drinking it while you're trying to heal. Put it in the pouch, where the horse whistle is.
Oh, I hear you.
Put it on left or right D-pad. Whichever one you're more comfortable with. Now anytime you're gonna go into a boss fight, you hit triangle and right D-pad. He's standing at the base of the tower now, on one side. There he is.
What's up, Chad?
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrow.
That's who's in that
Fled
circle
somewhere
thing you
nearby.
wanted to go to.
Or so I've heard. Come
Now
tell
you can
me
go
if
over there and he'll
find
help
out
you.
before I do. I can offer you ample reward. Darrowell is nothing but a traitor,
Heard.
and in need of a fitting end to his tale. Darrowell is and in need of a...
Alrighty, well.
Yeah.
So if I go
So you
there,
can go there.
he'll be there.
There'll be a summon sign so you can get Blythe, but yeah.
And I should.
He makes
and we should
yeah, he
fight
makes
him.
fighting that guy a lot easier. Because Bloodhound Knights are hard enemies.
Should I save that till later?
You don't have to. I think you might want to go to Kenneth Heights Fort first, because yeah, it's that. And that's like the only other thing over here in the forest area of Limgrave. There's really nothing over here besides the ruins and the Erd Tree and the elevator to go underground. But the underground's like definitely a higher leveled area than the rest of Limgrave.
Oh.
Welcome, dear Custer. Yes.
Man, I wish I
Love
could.
meat.
Oh, it's him again?
No,
Welcome.
there's like there's a lot of them. They're just like a species of people.
Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something.
Desperate.
I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long.
Well, maybe he wouldn't be if he actually had something that was worth a damn.
I was gonna sell him some meat, bro. Just eat your shit.
He does sell a couple smithing stone ones if you want to get the sword to +2. If you buy all 3 of those, you'll have enough to get your sword +2 and your seal +1, I think.
Beast Lord pot and exalted flesh.
Exalted Flesh is a good consumable. It gives you a 15% damage buff for a minute, but it's a pain in the ass to craft them. But yeah, there's a grace right outside of Kenneth Heights Castle. Like on the south side of it. Yeah, up there on that hill, there's a grace, I believe, to your right. Or maybe it was down the hill to the right. It was down. You probably should get it because you might die to the knight in there. Yeah, so like
Hey.
down the hill to the west, there's a grace like down the hill. Not off the cliff though. Yeah, right there. Pomelo Golden Seed.
Okay, I got 5 now. Yeah, I gotta go to bed. I'm so tired,
Alright.
but Elden Ring's cool. I like it a lot more than the first time around.
I'm trying not to backseat you too much, but there's just so many mechanics you wouldn't, like, there's so much that you wouldn't find on your own that you actually, like, need. I won't be as hand-holdy if you get to the other areas.
I'm just gonna be trying to ask you about, like, hey, should I do this? And you'll go, maybe
I won't
later.
Be bother telling you where every item is, but I'm telling you in Limgrave because, like, there's some really important shit you need in Limgrave.
This is
Or
setup time, but I'll be on
Because,
tomorrow.
like, you could have missed the Flask of Physic, and, like, you would definitely need that at some point.
Probably before this boss fight I'm going to after when I get back on, but...
Yeah. It's not really a boss fight, it's just one night, but he's, like, pretty tough guy.
My phone's on 87, so I should be good without charging.